Welcome to our training on business accounts. So it's that time of year to reach out to businesses and offer Tastefully Simple for their gift giving needs. What are business accounts? Well, business account sales can range from $1 to $200 to several $1,000s. Businesses give gifts year round, of course, but during the fourth quarter, many businesses are on the lookout for unique gifts for their employees and clients to show their appreciation. And food is one of the most popular gift choices, which is great news for you. You're selling a product that many people are already looking for. Why should you pursue business accounts? Well, one, they're very profitable. Large accounts offer strong earning potential for you. You could get a business account order that's $10,000. And what is your commission on that? $4,000. Also, if you're looking for sales activities that you can do during the daytime, sales calls are typically made during the regular workday, and that might work more easily into your schedule. If you do work a full-time job, then you can still reach out to businesses during your breaks and lunch hour. Also, business gifts are sent to other businesses and clients, so that increases exposure and helps other people know who you are. That if they haven't tried Tastefully Simple before, then you're potentially going to gain a new client. Also, business accounts can help you meet your sales goals for incentives, higher commission levels, and promotion goals because the average order is much greater than a typical client order. So who should you contact? Well, many types of businesses give gifts to thank their clients for business or loyalty, and they also give celebratory gifts for their employees. Start by making a list of the people that you personally know that are potential customers of yours. Without a track record or a reputation for business accounts, the easiest way to break into this new market, this new business channel, is through someone that you know well. Let's take a minute to brainstorm. Why don't you grab a piece of paper and list anyone that you can think of that works in the following industries: accountants, attorneys, banks, car dealerships, contractors, lawns or landscaping, doctors or hospitals, manufacturing companies, government agencies, mortgage, loan, or title companies, hotels or casinos, dance academies, insurance agencies, realtors or brokers, trucking or transportation, pharmaceutical companies, sales companies or ad agencies, temp agencies or talent acquisition services, home health care. Now, did I miss any? Jot down people you know that work in those industries, and they could serve to be that connection to help you land a business account. Also, there's year-round opportunities for gift giving. So here's some examples: hotel amenities, client gifts, thank you gifts, employee gifts, holiday gifts, anniversaries, promotions, new home, birthday, recognition, new car, motivation, or fun giveaways, charitable donations. Can you think of more occasions or events that are gift worthy? Jot those down. Now, when you're calling on potential clients, your ultimate goal is to secure a meeting with the decision maker to discuss their needs and what you can offer them in more detail. The following tips can help you schedule that appointment. First, research the business. Learn about them and who your best contact person may be. This step is easier if you start with people that you know that work within that organization, like I mentioned. If you're not sure who to contact, just ask the person who makes the decisions for the gifts for that company. If possible, offer to drop off a packet of information in person. And of course, if you're going to do it in person, you want to dress professionally. If this is not possible to drop something off, then consider a Zoom call. Introduce yourself and your business. Explain that you can help them with their gift-giving needs. If possible, show them examples of our gifts. Present your material in a professional folder or an envelope. It could include a catalog, order form, business card, and also a cover letter. Here's an example of a cover letter that Lisa McKenzie wrote. Now, notice how basically it introduces Tastefully Simple and explains who you are. It gives a high-level list of benefits of choosing our gifts. It also includes a request to meet and share how you can meet their gift-giving needs. And you'll want to include a flyer. And we do come out with a gift flyer each fourth quarter. So sometime in October, we should have one. And you can include that with your cover letter. Of course, you'd want to include your contact information with a promise to follow up within the next week. Now, to prepare for your presentation, once they agree to a date and meet and hear about our gifts, then you'd want to ask questions like the following to ensure that you're prepared with the points that you need to address. So for example, you'd want to ask how much time they have to meet with you. Also, how many people will attend that meeting? Will you just be talking to them, or is there a board that you'll have to talk to? What gifts do they currently give for whatever it is, team recognition or holiday gifts, whatever it is that you may be presenting? What is their price point or price range for these gifts? Don't forget to include shipping in the price point. Also, how do they prefer to have their gifts delivered? Is the whole order going to be shipped to the office, or do they need to have each individual gift shipped to a client? That might impact the total cost of the order, and it might even impact sales tax. Refer them to the pages in the catalog or the e-catalog that include gifts if you don't have the gift flyer. Also, send them a thank you note for meeting with you and include a confirmation of the upcoming meeting day and time along with your contact information. So to prepare for this presentation, now you may not be able to meet in person if there's COVID restrictions, but I want to go ahead and assume that you're going to meet in person. So we're just going to, cover the in-person checklist. So based on the information that you've gathered before, you'll determine what gifts you would want to bring to the meeting. And you'd want to display the gifts very attractively with a tablecloth or other decor to accentuate the theme or the purpose for the gift. If it's reasonable and allowed, you can bring samples of some of the individual products in the gifts so people can sample the product. They can try out some of them. Also, based on the shipping address, you'll want to check out the sales tax rate if any part of the order is taxable, and also have some idea of what the shipping cost would be per gift. If you anticipate the order is going to be more than 100 items, then you will want to contact customer service to verify stock status and approximate turnaround shipping time. This is really important so that you can make sure that your whole order arrives at the same time. And then you'll want to organize your supplies for the meeting, which means you'll want to have your products and samples for your display, pen, notebook, calculator, presentation notes, PowerPoint, whatever it is that you're planning on using for your presentation. And as I mentioned, be conscious of your professional image. In many offices, the dress code is business casual or even business attire. So you'll want to make sure that you're dressing the same, or if not a little bit more professionally than the people that you're presenting to. All right, during the presentation, you will want to introduce yourself and Tastefully Simple. You'll want to thank your contact in the group for considering the presentation. And you'll also want to point out the benefits of using Tastefully Simple for gifts. Of course, food is a very popular idea. We have both open and enjoy items, or we have products that come with recipes. We also have 100% love it guarantee. If they're not satisfied for any reason, we'll refund or replace that item. And we have a wide range of price points. Of course, you've already done your homework, and so you'll be suggesting the products that would, or the gifts that would fit within the price point or price range that they're looking for. You can also, depending upon what you've previously discussed, point out that you can ship direct to a client, or you can ship all of the orders to that office. The reason that people would have everything sent to the office is if the company wants to include their own card or other enclosure. Also, one of the biggest benefits of using Tastefully Simple is that you provide personalized service after the sale. You can take care of replacing anything that's damaged or whatever. And of course, you're going to share your recommendations as to which gifts would suit their purposes the best, and then point out the shipping timeline and the next steps to order, along with the deadline. Now, you'd want to go ahead and ask for the order at that point. And you could say something like, well, there's 2 gifts that fall within your price point. And so which one would you prefer? You can have, if it's a group, you can have them vote on which one they like the best. You also might want to talk to your contact person and find out if it's a decision that they can make right there on the spot, or do they need to run that decision by another group of people? Do you need to leave the room while they discuss it? So, go ahead and find out, how they want to make their decision at the end. And then, of course, regardless of the outcome, always send a thank you note. And then you also, once you place that order, then the orders have been delivered. If there is any problem with an order, you'll want to resolve those issues quickly, because since you are dealing with a lot of clients and a lot of exposure, you want to make sure that you're taking care of things very professionally and quickly, so they know they can depend on you. Also, you want to ask if you can stay in touch occasionally to share product updates, because the next time they need gifts, you certainly want them to be reaching out to you. That way you can continue to build that relationship, and ask for a short letter of recommendation or permission to use them as a reference. And this would be after everything is said and done and they're totally satisfied. Also, if you would like to get more information about business gifts, we have a gadget on MyHQ that has additional resources. All you have to do is go to Training and Support and click on the Business Gift Gadget. Well, I hope that you found this information helpful, and we would love to hear what worked for you, and certainly love to hear your victories. So please feel free to share your victories by emailing us at coach@tastefullysimple.com. Happy holidays.